What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done. And I see that The View is going through some struggle right now, and I'm not exactly upset about that. You know, the White House, they've got a new press secretary, a young lady. I think she's like 29. She might be younger than her. She might be 27. But nice looking young lady. And as always, if you are a conservative, attractive woman, you're going to be attacked. So Joy Behar, for whatever reason, decided to make the statement that the only reason why she was selected is because to Trump, she's a 10. Well, this is a very ignorant thing to say on a few levels. You have no idea if Trump was who hired her personally or not. I mean, he could have interviewed her. She could have had, a brief discussion with him, or maybe she didn't at all. Or he could have had a conversation with her, but left ultimately who's going to hire her up to somebody else on his staff. And even if he was who personally hired her, we don't know if it was because of how she looks. And if it was, so what? The thing about these people that they kill me is that they're so critical of everything that's going on right now with the Trump administration that they just look for stuff to nitpick and criticize, even when it really doesn't make sense. When they had what's her name, the last woman, I can't even remember her name. That woman was totally inept at her job. Totally inept. The majority of the time when she had questions, she was like, I don't have anything at this time. I don't know. I have nothing at this time. And they always defended her. Why? Because she was a black lesbian woman. So, I mean, she even started with that when she first took over for the last lady, Jen Psaki. However you pronounce her name, it starts with a P. It's one of those names that you don't really pronounce it the way it's spelled. When she stepped down and this woman was brought in to replace her, she started off saying that stuff. But again, they were so supportive of this. And here she is now criticizing a young woman, being the youngest to ever be in her position. And it's not like she's new to politics. She's done this sort of stuff before. This is just new for her now, being the White House press secretary. Instead of praising her and celebrating her for being the first woman to land in this position and not doing it on her knees or on her back, she's downplaying her accomplishment, claiming she's only there because she's attractive. For Joy Behar to be this ball-busting feminist that she's always framed herself to be and acted as, of course, to make a statement like that, it was really shocking. Like, wow, you of all people, that's the statement that you're gonna make. You hate when people downplay women's accomplishments and try to sum it up as, oh, they only got there because they're a woman. Oh, they only got there because of DEI. Oh, they only got there because of what? They know somebody. They're a friend of a friend. Like, you hate it when other people did this. So to do it yourself is just like, wow. Joy Behar has now had to step away. I mean, they framing it as, oh, she's taking a break for personal reasons or whatever it is. But I mean, we know what it really is. We know that that's not really it. because she made these comments about the new hire. It's Carolyn something. Is it Carolyn Levitt? Something to that nature. Forgive me if I'm getting it wrong. But she sued Joy Behar personally, and it does appear that ABC wants to distance itself from her, and so she's being flushed. Now, they already got at Whoopi not that long ago, right? Didn't Whoopi get suspended for saying some stuff that she, said that was insulting? And then Sunny Holston, they kept, what was it, legal noting her. She would say this and that, then they would legal note her. So it's about time that the women of The View, who sit up and throw all types of shade every day, this stuff be so inaccurate, and they get up there and they say this stuff anyway, it's about time that they face some sort of repercussions for what they do and the stuff that they say, because it's gone on long enough. Joy Behar is being sued for defamation, and basically she was saying that the statements that Joy Behar made could be harmful to her career. And yeah, that's true. I don't know if she's actually going to win this or not, but the fact that she immediately went there to using the legal system, I like it, man. She made some statement before, because they were talking about she was dressing inappropriately. She said she's not going to be shamed about her appearance by people who basically celebrated grown men wearing dresses. And I mean, that was a mic drop statement if ever there was one. So I mean, I think the young lady is great so far. She seemed really good at what she's been hired to do, what she's been placed there to do. It's crazy how just being pretty, feminine, blonde, this is enough to trigger these people. It makes them so angry. Like, they become so triggered. Joy Behar has said a lot of ridiculous stuff for a very long time. She's considered to be one of the more outspoken ones on there. I don't have a problem with people being outspoken. What I have a problem with is you saying stuff and just flat out being wrong. You can be outspoken. I'm outspoken, so I don't have a problem with that. Say what's on your mind. I don't have a problem with people going against the grain. They're like, I'm not going to go along with the narrative if it's something that I really don't believe in. But why are you taking personal jabs at another woman, and you're supposed to be a feminist? I just don't get that. You're supposed to be all for women's rights, women's empowerment, this raging feminist, and here you are using the very rhetoric that you would otherwise condemn. You can't make this up, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.